Hello students, I am Vidya from GK Jain School. Now I am going to teach you about cell organelles from class 7. In this video, we are going to discuss about the Golgi complex. This is the one of the cell organelle. See, this is the structure of the Golgi complex. The membrane bounded sacs are stacked. This is the membrane bounded sacs. This one. The sacs means they are flexible and bag-like structure. They are looking as a pouch. So that is what called as a sacs. The membrane bounded sac-like structure stacked on the top of other. They are stacked on top of the other with associated secretory vesicles and incoming vesicles collectively known as Golgi complex. The bounded membrane sacs stacked on top of the other with associated vesicles is collectively known as Golgi complex. In this Golgi complex, on the top of the Golgi complex, the round shaped structure, it is called as the incoming transport vesicle. At end of the Golgi complex structure, the round shaped structure, it is called as a secretory vesicles. See, for the example, if you take the manufacturing company in the town, so the products which are manufactured in the company need to be supplied various places within the town or out of the town. They need to be supplied to various places. In the similar way, in this cell, endoplasmic reticulum is act as a manufacturing company. But how they will transport to various places? They must have transport trucks. In the cell, this Golgi complex act as a transporting truck. So what are the products manufactured in the manufacturing company? They will get distributed to all over places through the transporting truck called as Golgi complex. So in the cell, Golgi complex is act as a transporting truck. From the endoplasmic reticulum, the proteins and lipids are received. So this Golgi complex receiving the proteins and lipids from the endoplasmic reticulum through this incoming transport vesicles. And when they reach this sac, the pouch like structure, it will get detached and it will get attached in the second sac. And from here it will get detached and it will pass to the another sac. So likewise, it will get passed from one sac to another sac and finally it reach the end, and from the final sac, this protein and lipids while passing through this Golgi complex itself, the proteins and lipids will get modified. The proteins and lipids get modified and finally it reaches the vesicle. Through this vesicle, they will get distributed within the cell or out of the cell through this secretory vesicles. So this is incoming vesicle. Incoming vesicle only receive the proteins and lipids from the endoplasmic reticulum. So the endoplasmic reticulum, it is act as a manufacturing company of the proteins and lipids. So when the Golgi complex receive the protein and lipids from the through this vesicle, they will get modified, and modified proteins and lipids will get distributed. They will pack and they will deliver to the targeted places through this secretory vesicles. So what are the functions of this Golgi complex? Production of secretory substances, packaging and secretion. So this is the reason behind the change in color and taste of the fruits. Then next one, we are going to see about the lysosome. It is also one of the organelle which is present in the cell. In the cell, there are 37,000 billion chemical reaction taking place per minute but they are not only useful chemical reaction. Along with the useful chemical reaction, there must be a waste products also will get produced in the cell. So there must be a waste disposal thing in the cell. If it is not if there is no waste disposal thing, means the waste will get remains in the cell itself. So it will cause very harmful things to the cell. So what is the waste disposal thing in the cell? Lysosome. See, the lysosome means lys means breaking down and some means body. So the lysosome is act as a waste disposal system in the cell. They are breaking down the waste products and they will remove from the cell. See, it is act as a suicidal bag. So how they are breaking down the waste things? Because they contain hydrochloric enzymes. This lysosome contains hydrochloric enzymes. These hydrochloric enzymes are powerful. They are quite powerful digestive thing. They will digest, they will break down the waste products and they will remove from this cell. They are not only digest the waste products, along with that they will destroy the germs what are entering into the body, what are entering into the cell. This lysosome will destroy the germs. Okay, so this is the protein, this is transport protein, and this is membrane, and this is hydrochloric enzyme. This lysosome is a bag like structure. Next one is centriole. This centriole is not present in the plant cell. They only present in the animal cell. So these centrioles are present very close to the nucleus. It is help in the separation of chromosomes during cell division. The main function of the centriole is they are separating the chromosomes during the cell division. And they are found very close to nucleus and they are made up of tube-like structure. See, they are made up of tube-like structure and it is present very close to the nucleus. It will separate the chromosomes during the cell division. This is the triplet microtubes. It is present only in the animal cell. Now we are going to see about the endoplasmic reticulum. So the picture given in this is what? Endoplasmic reticulum. It is an intermembranous network made up of flat or tubular sacs. It is made up of flat or tubular sacs. Sacs means a pouch-like structure, flexible and pouch-like structure within the cytoplasm. This endoplasmic reticulum is present within the cytoplasm in the cell. So as I told you already, the main function of this endoplasmic reticulum is to synthesize the proteins, lipids and steroids based on the type of endoplasmic reticulum. Yes, they have two types. One is rough endoplasmic reticulum and another one is smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So this is the rough endoplasmic reticulum, that yellow color structure, and this is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. See, what is the difference between the smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum? Rough endoplasmic reticulum are rough due to the ribosomes attached to the membrane. See, in the membrane, in the wall of the membrane, the yellow colored ball-like structures are present. So, because of these ribosomes, this endoplasmic reticulum have rough. They are rough in nature, which help in the synthesis of protein. So these ribosomes are helps in the synthesis of proteins. Rough endoplasmic reticulum synthesis the protein. And if you take the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, It is a network of tubeless sacs. It is a network of tubeless sacs without ribosomes on the membrane. So that there are no ribosomes are present on the membrane of smooth endoplasmic reticulum. They play a role in the synthesis of lipids, steroids and also transport them within the cell. They not only synthesis the lipids, steroids and also they transport them within the cell. So these are the functions of the endoplasmic reticulum based on the types. So this endoplasmic reticulum is present close to the nucleus. So this is what nucleus. So near the nucleus, this endoplasmic reticulum is present in the cell. I hope this video will be very useful for you all. If you want more updates like this, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel GK Jain. Thank you.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.